This is Frostrain. Here we take the role of a train conductor roaming the post-apocalyptic frozen world. We try to reach the promised land beyond the toxic zone. So first of all, we get to select a conductor. Let's go with Mr. Lim, an angry looking dude for sure. The main mechanic of the game is that we drive our train and we add carriages to it. If we take a look at the map, you can see we are heading east. Our goal is to reach the promised land far east. We can plan our route any way we want. So currently I say let's go over these few nodes to this destination. Here you can see we've got 1 out of 2 carriages currently occupied, and we've got this drone delivery. There we get to pick another train. Let's go with this one for now, and we can add it to the train. Another drone delivery, and that's yet another train. The main measurement of success in this game is happiness. Basically, we need our people to be happy. We've got currently 4 passengers, 2 out of 2 carriages, and now we got 2 out of 3, and we can get another delivery. This time, let's go for the printing house. As you see, each of the carriages gives a different amounts of happiness and also some additional improvements. What makes this game so interesting and addictive are the synergies between different kinds of trains. We currently don't have any synergies active, but if we take a look at the printing house, for instance, it's a media type of carriage. So when we reach a new node, we gain happiness based on the number of train cars that we have. But for that to be unlocked, we have to have many of those media carriages. Now we've got 2 of those printing house train cars, so we can combine them together, and now they give us more happiness. You can see there are those bigger nodes on the map. Those give us better rewards. This is a landmark. The rewards from that should be much bigger. And another printing house. Okay, I don't know if I like it or not. Now we've reached the landmark and we can get another train carriage. Let's go with this one. So there's at least some synergy with the academy. So there in the brackets you can see the number 2. So if you have 2 academy train cars, every 4 cycles we get another one. And we are currently out of space, so let's take those 2 carriages, and I'd say ditch this one, instead have that, and now on the left we can see that the academy perk is active. Now we should plan ahead. We do want to ideally get to this bigger node, but here there are many more nodes, so that perhaps might be even better to go this way. And we are still heading east. Now we can get another train carriage there, but we've got 8 passengers, and since each of those carriages can hold up to 3, we're technically not wasting anything. Oh, and that's what we want. So we've received the library. Thanks to the academy perk, since it has already been 4 cycles, now in each cycle the passengers board those trains and we get happiness based on the number of passengers in each train. Another printing house. We can now combine those 2 cards and then with the carriage, so it's now level 3, giving us 6 happiness per passenger. Now I think we're gonna go this way, like that, and then there, and then to this landmark. Now from the left side you can see that this node is frozen. That's because there's a huge storm that's on our tail. We're trying to escape the storm as well, so we can't really visit all of these nodes here. I think since these train carriages are basically useless, you know, the perks are not that great, I think I'm just gonna sell those 2, and that gave us another drone supply for free. There we can get this one, and that's something that's kinda useful, since this has the train power symbol on it, and we can start improving our engine if we have 2 of those cards. So let's put it there instead of the Department of Labor, and then we need this one as well. Well, we can sell this one for sure, but we should start upgrading the train engine pretty soon. The thing is that the train is quite slow and the storm is gonna catch up with us. So we basically need to make our train a lot faster. Then we can also visit more nodes to get us more carriages. Alright, we've got another drone delivery, and these cards are really bad. No synergy there for us at all. Now we just need to visit one more node, and then we're gonna have level 5, which means we're gonna be able to get 5 carriages. Still nothing. So let's get another wheelhouse, and let's just wait for reaching level 5. Should happen any second. Yeah, we're there, but we've reached polluted zone. So that gives us -7 happiness a second due to the stench. So let's take a look at the drone delivery, and again nothing of importance there. But we can finally attach this train. Now we've got 2 of those train power cars, and we can start improving our engine. And once we have it there, I can just upgrade that one as well. We should plan ahead again, go to this landmark and continue east. If we don't plan our journey ahead, the train is just gonna pick a random direction that could really screw us over. Okay, great! We've got those 2 available, so we can combine them with something that we've already got. I would much rather get something new, but there's nothing we can do. So let's combine these two with that one. Nice! Now we get +9 happiness for every customer in this very train carriage. And now let's plan ahead again. I'd say let's go up and there probably. We'll see later whether that was a good choice or not. Now out of these train carriages I don't really care for either of them, but this one is golden. So I think it's gonna be easier to sell it for more. We've sold it, so we get another drone supply. Yeah, and this carriage is really good. So let's combine those. And since we've got 3 academy buildings, I mean train cars, and we have a 4th ready, and that would mean we get bumped to the next tier of the academy. So we gain a train car every 1 cycle, not every 4. I still want the engine to keep improving, but this card improves it as well. So I'm just gonna switch it with that one, the green one, since it gives us only +2 improvement and +3 happiness. So now we've got the academy on full, so every cycle we get another train carriage. There it is, and we're still improving the train speed. As you can see there on the top left corner, we are currently level 1, so that's 3% speed bonus. Now I see that the train has chosen its own path, so I guess I must have misclicked, so we're going south. Never mind then. And now let's take probably this one. Not that I'm gonna use it, but we would have a full synergy there with the Guild of Explorers. So each cycle we would get happiness based on the number of nodes we've visited. It's a shame we don't have enough space to actually get those in place. I think I might just as well start selling them and perhaps get some better cars in those drone deliveries we've gained. Okay, so I sold like 5 of those green ones, and now I got another one. Well, let's at least go with the silver one and sell it. Now we're heading for this large node, and I'd say then we go around to visit 2 more nodes as well. It's hopefully not that far from the main route. And now we're under the ocean. Look at that. Looks really great. That's another drone delivery, and we're gonna get tier 3 car. Okay, that means all of them are golden, and all of them are really bad for our synergies. Since right now I'm trying to go for the academy and just build it up from there. So academy there, combine those 2, and there's nothing else that we can combine. Okay, there is now. So let's just keep going, and there I see another landmark. So let's plan ahead and go for that. And we've got another train carriage spot we can actually use. So let's pause, and I'm gonna combine these 2, then with this and that. There. We've got printing house level 5, that should be the max level, so that's happiness +14 for every passenger in this car. We've got a drone delivery available, there we can get the train design room, combine those 2 together and that one, that's level 3 now. It gives us a lot of happiness and improvement as well, that's great. And we could place the library in there as well. That would be 6 happiness per passenger who visits the train, but that would actually decrease the number of possible passengers in these 2 train cars, and I want as many passengers there as possible to improve the train engine speed. So I'm just gonna leave it there at 5. Okay, now we can combine these and that, so that's 18 happiness. That's great. Now what do we get? Alright, so now we've got the wheelhouse, possibly increase the train power production, but that's really bad. I'm gonna go with the golden one and just sell it straight away. That's not really great, honestly. There we can combine those 2 and that one, so that's again much more happiness. We've visited another node, and we've got this one, manpower generator. I'm gonna take it, but still I don't think it's worth it to add it there. We would get more improvement to the engine, but still better to have just more people capable of going there instead. Okay, let's take another library. We can combine those 2 cards, but that's only level 2. This is level 4, so we need a few more. We can combine these as well. Nothing else. We've almost reached the landmark, so I'm gonna go down there to visit this big node, and then we're gonna go up and to the east again. Now we've reached the underwater city, and we can get more train design rooms. Lovely. So I'm gonna combine these and actually place it there, since it gives us +6 improvement when people visit. So that's not that bad actually. This only gives +4, but we need the train cars to be different in order for the perks to count. So even though we've technically got 3 carriages for train power, we've only got level 2 there. Now we're gonna take the manpower generator again, and I don't think it's worth combining them together, so I'm just gonna sell these. And we can combine these 2, and then with that one. That's again more happiness if people actually go to that carriage. More manpower generators, I don't really want them, keep that for yourself. We've got library level 3 ready, but we need level 4, that's level 2, alright. We're cooking. Arriving in 0 seconds, there it is. This is a small town, so that's the big node on the map. So that's a level 3. Yeah, this is what I want. Control room. It gives us a lot of improvement. Well, that's not a lot, that's only a 4, but so is this. Happiness 7, improvement 4, happiness 7, improvement 4. So technically the same, but this is level 2. This is only level 1. So this has a higher potential of reaching higher numbers. The training, we don't really care about training at this moment. That would be a different synergy, different build, but I'm just gonna switch that, and once we reach the next destination, let me take a look. Yeah, that should be a couple of seconds, and then we're gonna head for this large node. Just keep combining whatever I can there, and reaching in 2 seconds. 1, there it is. So we are now able to get 7 carriages behind the train. So let's add that one there. And now we've reached train power 3. So we improve 300% faster. Another drone delivery. And that's, yeah, the blue one, please. We can only hold 8 cards total. So I should keep combining those. There's not much else I can do. Okay, now I can combine those 2, those 2, those 2, and then with this one. Great. So that's another train carriage at the max level, 5. Now we just need 1 more library, and then we can combine those as well, since we've got level 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. And we've almost reached the destination. Let's just head there, straight towards this node. And that's it, library. So combine all of that with that one. Awesome. So all of these are level 5. Combine these, and that. And those are level 4 now. So let's take, yep, finding supplies, great. Level 3 car, please be good. Okay, not good. Those are basically useless. Well, that's a shame. So I think I'm gonna sell it, get another train delivery, and yep, still useless. So the golden one, and sell it again, I'd say. Let's just keep going. And now I believe the Academy perk is gonna give us only the train design room car. Why is that? Well, that's because the other ones are maxed out. So the game luckily is really smart, and it's not gonna bother us with those since we don't need them anymore. So I'm just gonna keep speeding up the game a little and combining those trains. What do we have? Oh, control room, nice. So we can combine those two as well. That's more improvement. We're now at level 5, 35% speed increase. That's not bad at all. Now we're gonna take a little detour this way to visit this large node. You can see the cold is already here, but since our train is quite speedy, I think we could manage to visit this node as well and go like that. I don't think we need to take any shortcuts now, honestly. We just need to keep combining those. I believe this is the last one we need, so combine those two, that's level 3, this one, 4 and 5. So that's max level. We have 6 out of 7 carriages. All of these blue ones have been maxed out. So for each passenger in this carriage, we now get 80 happiness and 54 improvement. And since we've got those all at the max level, we're now getting the ivory towers. So let's get it there, and that's just gonna give us happiness. Now here at the top you can see how much happiness we actually have. I should have probably explained it at the start, and the longer we take to reach our destination, the more happiness we actually require. So each few cycles we get this bump in happiness. It's actually a big decrease. Let's keep combining the ivory towers. So I believe we've still got those -7 a second. That's not great. And then every few cycles we get -400, minus almost 500, and so on. So we really need to keep our happiness production up. Now we're reaching the gate, toxins are getting stronger, temperature rising rapidly. Those are diamond ones. Looks great. We've got this one, so every cycle count the number of facilities behind, and every 7 get a permanent happiness. I'm gonna try that, but I currently don't have any space for it. This one only gives 4 improvements, so I'm gonna leave it for now, and it says counts the number of facilities behind. So my hope is that it's gonna count 4, maybe? So every cycle, let's combine these, and there it is. Now we can get another control room, combine those two with the control room, put this back there. We've got 8 carriages active, and we're getting more ivory towers. We've almost reached the destination. Let's take another detour like that, visit the big node and one additional small one as well, and just keep combining, keep looking at the drone deliveries, taking the most expensive one, selling it straight away, hoping for something great in the next delivery, not finding anything, so again taking the most expensive one and selling it straight away. What I basically want is more of those engine improving cars, and if I can't get them, there's actually no point in doing anything else at all. So now I think we should go down there and then perhaps take another detour like that. Then we can get this one and just improve the carriage we have here. So it currently gives +4 happiness. It's not that great, honestly. I was hoping for it to scale up pretty fast. Doesn't seem to happen. So let's just keep going, combining all of these ivory towers. Another control room, that's what we need. Oh, horrible stink. -35 happiness a second. That's in addition to those huge numbers we are getting deducted. We can start combining this again with that one, and that's the ivory tower upgraded to 5 stars with an achievement as well. Lovely. Alright, we've got this silly car, so we can combine that again. Let's see what do we have here. So let's go with the front room again. This one is currently at 16 happiness per passenger. So that's actually better than most of these. I don't mind at all. Now here I can see another landmark, but this is kind of a long way around, and we are really getting a lot of happiness deducted every second. So I think we should just go straight through like that. No detour. It's true that our train is quite fast. It has a 137% speed increase right now, but our happiness is not that high that it could actually withstand these deductions. Now that's terrible sting. Minus 100 happiness a second. Yeah, that's not looking great so far. Let's place another ivory tower, and we need to plan the route ahead. There, the promised land, that's where we need to get to. Another control room, I don't think we're gonna be able to upgrade it all the way. Let's just keep going. We're almost there. And there, look at that. New beginning. That's the last node on the map. So we've got 4 more stations left. It's really close. I hope we can do it. Just keep combining these and upgrading what we've got. Okay, the effects of the contamination have faded and the signs of life are beginning to appear. Let's slow down. Almost there. It's almost gonna be time to stop. We're so close. Just a couple of seconds. Come on. And we've done it. Stage clear. Passengers will remember this day. That's not bad. 10,000 extra points of happiness. Well, I'm really happy about this. So actually this game can be quite difficult. I believe that what I've done here is one of the best synergies in the game. But if you go for other synergies, it might be not so easy to actually complete the level all the way through. But there's a lot more we haven't explored yet. So let me know if that sounds interesting to you.